Hey guys, happy Monday. Another new week, another opportunity to reclaim yourself this week. Put the work in, make the changes you're looking for in your life. I've got my glasses on today. I'm going to be referring to some of the notes I've taken here on this post, and I just wanted to touch on some key points here. When you're trying to change your life and you're trying to make a shift, there's all sorts of things you've got to do. You've got to release yourself from ideas, concepts, and beliefs about yourself, and you've got to raise your self identity. We've got ourselves so rooted into conditioned thinking about who we are. That's what we say. We create this image for ourselves and we live by that image. And then we feel like we have to be that. That's who we are. But the reality is that's not who we are. There's so many external inputs that go into creating self-image and self-identity right from when you're a little kid. And it's amazing to me how many people continue to live their life as though they were 10 years old. And they never stop and say, is that really my choosing, or was that something I grew up with, or that was conditioned into me? Because, you can be in a prison without knowing it, and you can be stuck in old routines, habits, and behaviors and thinking. And I think, if you reflect on your life and you look at times in your life when you've had massive breakthroughs, those are probably the times when you pushed yourself to go beyond what you thought you were capable of. And maybe you had an awesome mentor or a coach or a friend, or you had just reached your point of saying, that's something I really, really want, and pushed yourself to become the person you needed to be to achieve those goals. There's so many distractions, like I said, and the power of your mind, your thinking, can actually create and manifest the things that you're thinking about. So far too often people get caught up and stuck in thinking about the things they don't want to happen. And they do it at the expense of using that awesome power of your imagination and your mind to create the things you want by focusing on what you want. It seems so simple, but it's crazy that people don't do this. They worry about the what ifs, or what if this happens, what if that happens, or what if I fail, or what if I look stupid. All these things that go into their thinking, and it almost creates a self-fulfilling prophecy. They talk themselves out of the very things they want, and they speak it into truth. And it all starts in your mind and your mindset. So evaluate where you're at. What are you doing every day? Because if you don't have standards based on values that you want for your life, which is rooted in having goals and purpose, you're just going to float around and you're going to live in that reactive state that holds you back from doing what you need to do. When someone's clear and on point, they walk differently, they talk differently, and they act differently because they know exactly what they're looking to get and the outcomes they're looking to achieve. And they have a sense of confidence and purpose about them. And people like that. It's like the Bible says, where there is no vision, the people will perish. It's the same with yourself. If you aimlessly get up, as they say, just to pay bills or just to check the boxes on your to-dos, that's not living with passion. That's not living your purpose. Right? So you've got to realize you're only one choice, one decision, one mindset shift away from changing your life drastically. And unfortunately, there's only two ways people really change. And one is through a deep emotional impact. So death, divorce, financial ruin, loss of a loved one, those sorts of things. Or they do repetitive tasks over and over again. They do the same behavior over and over and over. Think about riding a bike or walking or learning how to talk. Driving a car, you're consciously incompetent until you become consciously competent, and then you become unconsciously competent, where you're now eating a sandwich, driving down the road, looking for your favorite radio station, and trying to look for the signpost up ahead. You become so proficient at it just through repetition. So let's get focused. Let's get clear. It all starts there. Let's get the vision in place, get the goals set up. What are you doing? And start with one thing, guys. Let's not try to boil the ocean here. One thing, one task, one objective. Start from there. And all the ancillary effects and benefits and the ripple effect that will have on your life will start to create a momentum. And then you'll start to realign your self-identity as you raise your standards, as you change your value system, as well as your expectations, which will all be inputs directly into that awesome, confident, best version of yourself, self-identity. Okay. I hope that helps someone out there today. If you have any questions, reach out, DM me, or just set up a time to chat on my Calendly link below, and change your story, guys. Make it an amazing week. work with purpose and work with passion. We'll talk to you soon. Cheers.